Hello and welcome to Crits and Coffee. I'm BearlyCaffeinated, the host and dungeon master for tonight's session of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. If you're curious on what happened in the last session, then please consider going to watch the last episode because we're on short time here. But how about we introduce the players here? First off, we have BakaZombie.
Hello, I'm BakaZombie. Tonight I'm playing Faenya. She's a druidic centaur. If you need some more of me or somebody else or whatever, um, go to Swindler's Den. I'm on plenty of shows there. I run a show called Glory of the Giants. And I also play in a Pathfinder game called Abomination Vaults, and we're bringing back our Spelljammer 5e campaign. So go watch all them.
Yes, lots of exciting stuff on the Swindler's Den. Up next, we have Dr. Phage.
Oh, hello. I forgot I'm so early in the intro on this show. I'm Dr. Phage. You can find me on Twitter at Little Growth. That has all the things I'm in. I'm in a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I don't like plugging myself. I'm playing Mal, the Tiefling Monk.
Up next in the order is Kyle.
Forgot I'm early too. Hey, it's me, Kyle. You can find me over at I don't know, at Swindler's Den or at Interdimensional Library. Today I'll be playing Amaris, the Tiefling Sorcerer.
And the earliest in the order, we have Bumbleskum.
Hey, it's your boy Bumbleskum. I play Shadow. He's a mystery wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in two giant fists. You can find me. I run the Interdimensional Library. You can Twitter search me or YouTube search me. I do actual plays. We've got 70-some episodes out for you to enjoy. So.
And you can also find any of their links in the description down below as well. So check that out there. So last time, I'm not doing a full one, but last time we are now leaving Tressendar Manor after encountering, what are we encountering? Oh yeah, the bone, I almost said goblin, the bone golem, and had freed the orc princess as well. So after leaving Tressendar Manor, I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but Faenya, Mal, and Amaris are heading back to the inn. And Shadow, what are you wanting to do right now?
Well, I mean, I think because we just got the daughter released, and it seemed like it was a pretty big timetable, like a pretty quick timetable of the orcs wanting to destroy everything. That it's probably important that we say something to the right people, rather than hope nothing bad happens in the 8 hours in between. So right. I would go immediately to find Silda.
Okay. So after leaving the front gate, you see the army of orcs standing there with the chief and the princess kind of talking, and they see you approach.
Thank you so much for saving my daughter.
I can only shaving. I don't think we did that. I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't hold that in.
It's the underbite.
Sorry, are you saying this is at the gate of the manor we were just in?
No, this is out of the front gate of Phandalin.
Okay, so on our way back, we see them?
No, so sorry, I had assumed that they would have went to the inn. And
right, but I mean, we're going from the same direction to town, so that's why that can kind of confuse me what your order.
Sorry,
was.
So you are currently north.
Yeah, so
town.
we got back to town.
Yeah, got back to town. They dropped off at the inn. You are north since you were running to go seek them out.
Seek Sildar out.
You want to seek Sildar out?
That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was.
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to seek out
I don't.
Okay.
No.
Um,
No, I
No,
hate
no.
those
my bad. We're back.
They're not
up
my
here.
friends.
Reverse. So if that's the case, then you all walk into the inn, and
I ride Mal's shoulder because I'm a spider.
yes,
Still.
you are still a spider. But
I mean,
af-
doesn't matter. Continue. Sorry.
no, you go ahead.
I would have like when we got up the ladder, I would have like brought Faenya, sorry, blanked on your name for a second, like into my hand and then like set her down on the ground, telling her we're back outside now if you want to return to your form.
Dark and larger eyes appear on the back of the spider. Arms twist out into humanoid. Turn to centaur.
Awesome. So as you guys walk into the Stonehill Inn, you don't see Sildar anywhere around. Toblin is at the bar as usual. So for the three of you that are resting, is there anything specific you'd like to do during this time? Or just taking a nap, going to sleep?
Push the furniture in front of the door and the window like usual and go to sleep. Normal things.
You are paranoid. I'm gonna go look through the goodies I stole, got, borrowed. Who knows?
I don't know if borrowed is the right term.
Procured.
And a reminder for you, because I know it's been a little while. Once I find where I need to be.
We got
Reminder, it's actually cursed.
potion of healing, an unknown potion,
Mhm.
50 gold, and a set of clothing.
Yes. Is there anything specifically you'd like to go through?
Is there a name? Or is it just loot?
Sorry, there it is. So you know the red potion that you have is a potion of healing. There's another potion that when you look into it, it almost looks like water. But it does have a very faint glowing to it as well. And then of course the 50 gold and just travel clothing. But if there's anything you'd like to try to figure out, then you're more than welcome.
I would love to return these missing items, but I'm not seeing any address or name.
Are you actually looking?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
Like I'm smart. Am I blind?
Yes.
Where's investigation? Oh, there it is.
It's alphabetical. Like I've had to remind somebody else already. Not this session, it's a different session.
Sometimes the alphabet's hard, though.
Yeah, it's true.
I was about to say investigation. 17.
Yeah, with the 17, you can see on the satchel, you actually see a name that says Iarno Albrick.
Iago.
Sorry. Can you repeat that name again?
Iarno Albrick, which
Iarno.
you know as the person that Sildar was trying to find.
I just wanted to keep
They're
the
just
50
human.
gold. Okay. That's a later problem. I need nappies. I'm EP.
Okay. Mal, are you doing anything specific?
No, nothing that has like mechanical or actual benefits. Mal has gone up into his room and is just attempting to calm down, just meditating on the floor in his room, just trying to refocus himself.
Okay. And Shadow, you begin to Toblin pipes up and tells you that Sildar has headed to the Townmaster Hall to talk to wow, blanking on names. Town Master Harbin.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think it's just an important thing to report. I don't think we have to make plans right now. Just it's important that everyone knows what the actual situation is. Like I said, I think the orcs understand because Organa would have gone to them and talked to them. But I think it's important that we at least say something to them so they're not like freaking out, wondering what's going on. And then we just walk out like, oh, that was a good nap, and they're like stressed as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would head there. Just
You're gonna head to the orcs, or you're gonna head to Sildar?
Sildar.
Okay.
Sildar.
So you head south to where's this red building is, and upon entering, you're greeted by. You can see in the back there's Town Master Harbin. Sildar is standing back there, and you see Sildar is letting out of the cell a red cloaked figure.
Out of his cell. So like, oh, so he's got like a prison thing here, or
Yep.
Okay.
There are a few prison cells here.
Okay. Hey, I just wanted to let you know we solved some of your problems.
Oh, Shadow. It's good to see you. What did you find out?
Well, we found that in that manor in the basement, they were locking up the orc woman. So we busted her out and got out ourselves. She said something about possibly there being a dwarf prisoner also who was brought to some place called Cragmaw Castle. If you know where that is. The rest of the gang went to go take a little nap. I'm going to be taking one here shortly too. It was kind of a bit of a brawl in there. But we just thought to let you know that we should be having no issues now with the orc woman being free and on the way to her people. And possibly, again, we might have ourselves a good lead on where Gundren is.
Yeah, that does sound like Gundren. Cragmaw Castle, I unfortunately haven't ever heard of it. Do you have any...
I look over to both the town master and also like I look over to the town master to see if he in a thing of like, because Sildar says he doesn't know, and I immediately it's like I look over to kind of direct that question almost to the town master then too, and then kind of suspiciously look over at this like taking stock of this red robed figure.
Okay. The red robe figure you recognize as the red brand that you guys locked up in the shed at the other place. As far as the town master, go ahead and make an insight check.
I think I just got I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell he seems nervous, maybe not necessarily in the thought that he knows, but more so in that nervous for himself as the town master. Maybe he's nervous about a re-election of his state.
Okay. Well, like I said, we got that all taken care of. We might have at least something to go off of. No, I'm still like, I'm pretty like masked up with all those bandages. So I was gonna emote at the red brand, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Like, all right, I'm gonna head back to the inn myself.
Yes, before you go...
It was a pretty exhausting morning.
Not to add more to your plate, but did you happen to hear anything about Iarno?
Is that the human you're looking for, right, robed man?
Yes.
Not a clue.
Another one of the Lord's Alliance. He was sent here.
Yeah, no, I don't think I heard anything about that. The only thing I really picked up on was the Organa said something about a dwarf prisoner too, so that's about it. That's all I really got from that.
All right, well, if you hear anything, please let me know.
Aye. have fun with your little party here, and then I'll walk out. And on the way, I'm whispering to myself, man, looks like he's nervous about some sort of a re-election. He's got that re-election worry face upon him. I don't think it's going to go too well if this is the way he's handling things. I'll go to bed as well.
All right, so you head back to the inn. You all enjoy your little nap, and we wake up the next morning. And what do you guys want to do from here?
Not say a single thing about yarn. No.
I get a full breakfast in. Now that I know
You
that
got
I'm
money
not
for that?
paying for the food.
Oh wait, no, we do have money for that. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. Sildar's paying it.
I'll just say I didn't find the gold in there. I'll go to Sildar.
Well, good morning.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm weird. Do I see him?
Yeah, he'd be sitting at a table eating breakfast.
I'm gonna spook him. He is going to hear my voice in his head. So, what was her voice?
Morning practicing your vocals into Sildar's brain.
So, what are you eating over there?
He just kind of looks around.
It's me, Amaris.
How are you in my head?
And he vocalizes this. He says this out loud.
You can respond in your.
How are you doing this?
I want to say Matt.
Fair
But
enough.
you were looking for a friend, right?
Yes, an ally of mine from the Lord's Alliance, Iarno Albric.
And at this point, Amaris will come into his view, sit down at his table if he has a table, or just next to him, and in person, out loud, with her own voice on his head, I found this.
And
She'll drop the bag. The gold missing, but she'll drop the bag.
all right, he'll look through it. So you left the potion of healing and the other potion in there?
I didn't think I had. I would have grabbed the potion of healing, the mystery bathwater potion. I don't know.
Okay.
This is Iarno's bag.
And he'll kind of go through it.
And a potion of invisibility. Why would he have this?
Is
Where-
that why there's clothes in here? Is your friend currently naked, invisible?
Where did you find this? First off,
In where we found the chieftain, chief's
Chieftain's daughter.
chieftain's daughter. I was like, boss man.
you found this in the prison?
Yes. Sorry. Should be more clear. But it was in some sort of. He might have dropped it, running away, or I don't know. But it was inside a pool.
Well, if it was still there, I would think that perhaps he's still in there somewhere.
I did spy a peculiar wall that I didn't have a chance to investigate. Maybe your friends behind that door, that wall. I didn't say door.
Well, it's very important to the Lord's Alliance that I find him. Can you help me?
At this point, would any of you guys be downstairs chowing down?
Yeah, I'd be like I said. I'm on round 3 already of breakfast.
What the heck?
It's not on my dime, so I'm gonna eat.
I mean,
Free buffet.
Mal is not down there.
oh, Mal died in the night.
No. I am going to be very upfront and honest. I don't know if my party can go back there as soon as possible, as there were some problems that arose. I don't know if it'll be awkward to go back.
What were these problems?
Personal things, don't worry about it. But I'll try my best to convince them. We do our the guy we were escorting.
Gundren.
We know he got captured in our carriage ride, but now we have an idea where he is. So I don't know if my party wants to go to that first.
So, you didn't finish everything in the manor?
No, we were beat up.
What if there's answers?
There could be, but
Shadow, you did mention the castle to Sildar, right?
Yeah.
What if your friend Shadow mentioned a castle, Cragmaw Castle? What if there's answers to that down there?
at this point, Amaris will take a peek at Shadow. You will hear my voice. Hey, what are you eating? Do you want to go back to the prison? There might be answers to where the castle is over there.
And I'm responding in mind at this point. Well, it makes probably more sense. When I brought it up to the rest of everyone, they seemed just as clueless. They don't know anything about their own fucking locations here. So, possibly we'll just have to see whether or not the other two will be willing to go back in there. It took everything out of them, it seemed like, just to deal with the few that we did. I'm sure they'll be waiting for us, ready to go this time, though, for a second round. So, it seems... I'm worried about the endurance of our team going through that again. We were pretty much beat. Took a nap at 1 p.m. for the whole rest of the day. I'd be fine going back in there if we're looking for answers, because I don't think I'm going to find any out here in town. It's just getting the other two to go in there and finding some sort of sustainability in there.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. She'll nod. You won't see it, but she'll nod. She'll look over at Faenya.
Fenya's like, every time Shadow makes a big gesture, she's at the same table with Shadow. Every time he makes a big gesture, she like stands up at alert, and ears kind of flick up, and then goes back to eating and keeps jumping back.
Prison? Now?
Why would I go to prison? I didn't do
No.
anything.
Would you be okay to go back to the prison we were at before?
I wouldn't like it, but I'm okay with going if that's what we're gonna do. Ears just flicking back and
Sildar-
forth curiously
Sildar
as she's
believes-
talking her brain to you.
I think this is the first time I'm doing this to you, actually.
Yeah, I guess she's okay with it. Somebody else did it, I guess.
Sildar and Shadow believe there's a high chance of where the location is of the castle in the prison.
If anything, it could help me pinpoint what trees to talk to ask to get a better direction.
Have you seen Mal come down yet?
No, I assumed he was still asleep. I didn't want to bother him.
I'll go check on him. Should cut it there. The entire time, Solar was just seeing Amaris be a creep looking over her shoulder, watching her group. But she'll abruptly stand up and say, let me go talk to
All right, and let's cut over to Mal. Mal, what have you been doing?
Mal is, I think he has slept, but is still, didn't have a super restful night. Had a lot of the like montage of all the people that he killed yesterday, just like going through his head of just like, and how cold he was about it, and just like sitting there with those feelings. So I think he's also still just taking this morning of trying to meditate and trying to refocus himself on that.
Okay. And I'm assuming Amaris comes knocking at your door.
Yeah. I guess as you're meditating, you'll hear a loud knock.
Yes.
It's me, Amaris. Can I come in?
Yes. And he'll get up and open up the door. What did you need?
You haven't come down yet for breakfast. Are you okay?
I was just taking a bit more time for myself this morning. That pause was also in character. What did you need? Did you need anything?
She'll give you a look, even though you can't tell because she has black ass eyes. Well, are you okay with going back to the prison for more answers? Sildar and Shadow believe there's a high chance of where we could locate, or information of where we could locate the castle of where Gundren is being held at.
Yes, I'm rested now. I'd be more than willing and able to go back into there.
She'll give you a look. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but you seem hesitant.
I'm nervous that we're going to get into a situation like we were in yesterday, where we were very injured and very low on resources, and you and Shadow continued to move into a dangerous place when we had agreed that we would be leaving.
Shadow.
Both of you.
Yeah, I know. What I'm gonna say is, I'm not too sure on how Shadow thinks.
You seemed fine with it yesterday.
It's because I saw something shiny, and I apologize. But this, not to diminish the situation, but this bag did belong to Sildar's friend.
That's good to know.
Okay. Next time you say you want to leave, I will follow you. No question. No deviation.
It's not about what I want. It's that we agreed on it as a group that we were going to leave. And then you continued on with Shadow. I would have continued if the group had decided we would continue on, I would have. It's after we decided that we weren't going to move on and then went back on that after we all said how hurt and tired we were. I didn't run away from the situation you knew about and know about to die unnecessarily. And I'll kill whoever I need to make sure that we're safe. All of us. But we don't need to take unnecessary risks. I'll be down in a minute. And he closes the door.
And as you close this door, make me a Constitution save.
Oh, I was gonna say me.
No.
That is a 9.
Yeah, so as you close this door, you begin to feel your tattoos are burning, like they're being singed into your skin. You recall this feeling, but it almost feels divine in a sense.
I think Mal looks down at his hands and is just very confused about everything that he's feeling right now.
And as you look at your hands, you can see that they are both glowing just a little bit.
Yeah.
And by your hands, I mean your tattoos are glowing.
Yeah, I knew what you mean. He's just very confused in general now, both about everything before and now with this new development.
All right.
So you're from the forest, are ya?
Yeah. Are you from a forest as well, or a town like this one?
I from a bit of a rural community myself, but don't really settle down in one place for too long anymore. But I did grow up rural side.
Oh, yeah, we kind of had a place we stayed, but my family is also slightly nomadic.
All right. And after some time passes, Mal, I assume you come down from your room and you guys make your way to Tressendar? Is that where we're going with? All right. And as you approach Tressendar Manor, all of you roll me a perception check.
That is another 9 for me.
22.
Ooh, very nice.
19.
All All right, Amaris
That's
and
how much
Shadow,
help I had.
Run, Baka, run.
and maybe Faenya.
It was bad. Whatever my modifier is. Sorry, I'm choking to death. 6.
That's all right. So Amaris and Shadow, you guys can tell that nothing has changed from the time that you stepped in the door yesterday and the time that you have left. Nothing has changed.
That's weird.
Like, so yeah, so like no sign of footprints leaving, nothing like that.
Correct.
I didn't check this before. Can I see if there's dust on just like the tables or what or books or whatnot?
Yeah, there's a ton of dust everywhere. Dust, cobwebs.
So they just don't use this place.
Well, they use the place.
Yeah,
Clearly, it's just. I'm wondering how many people are actually in here to begin with.
Could there be another exit like you had mentioned when we were down there before that they're using more than this one?
We do know there is a second exit. The person we captured yesterday mentioned that, and then we found it. It's
Do
probably easier to exit from there than
Yeah.
to enter.
Can we quickly like take a look to see if the bodies are where we left them?
Yeah, so you want to actually go inside,
Yeah, I
like to where
would
you
like.
guys were before. So you'd
Yeah,
have to,
I'll-
you'd have to go through the. I think it was in the kitchen, and you climb down a ladder.
Yeah.
I'll wild shape into a giant nasty rat.
Why'd you have to add the nasty though?
because it's part of my blighted druid. I have like spurs of bone and stuff sticking out and disease, which gives me
Okay.
extra AC, but it makes it so gross.
Can I, if I cast Mage Hand, can I just carry Faenya?
Ophidia's far too big for that.
Oh, no, if you're
as
a rat.
Yeah.
Oh,
as a
I
rat,
mean,
you can.
as a rat, I could climb the ladder.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'll take
Yeah,
us back
I'd
to-
like. Because I want to expect, because like they may have just left the bodies anyway, but like we can at least see if they went down that way to go out the other, like if dust has been,
Mhm,
or
yeah.
if there's like any kind of disturbance down there. Then maybe.
Yeah, these bodies are still here.
Yeah.
And
So
they,
like, does it look like any other footprints have come through here?
I'll say based
since-
off of your perception check that you rolled, nothing. It doesn't look like anybody has come through here.
I think we might have killed them all. There doesn't seem to be anyone who came through here, so unless they could vanish into thin air or something when they're leaving, but which I suppose they said some sort of glass staff man was hanging out here, wasn't he? Or is he in the castle? I forget.
They said Glassstaff was here. This is Glassstaff was in charge of the red brands and the yes. There was the drow met with oh no, that was the princess saw the drow when she was captured.
Yeah. So I guess supposedly, potentially, Mr. Glassstaff might have found himself whisking away with magic or whatnot nonsense, but no one's come down through here, so potentially we've just killed them all.
And I will say, Amaris, just in case you do recall that there seemed to be a secret door over there.
Do you guys notice anything weird with that wall? She'll point to where she sees it.
Is it noticeable when she points it out?
Yeah.
It could be another kind of a shortcut through the base for them to get in and out quicker, so they don't have to go through the crypt that was trapped.
Well, it's
Okay.
always good to make sure. I'm gonna try. Open it.
I'm gonna stick my head in this room real quick where the guys seem to have come out of, and just give it a quick once over. And just like see if there's anything noticeable in the room.
Sorry, where did you go? I don't even see you anymore. Oh, there you are. Yeah, so in that room, all you can see, you see a few silver pieces on a crate, and you see 2 garnets, which are worth 10 gold each. And then you can see some extra scarlet cloaks, which are what the red brands wear, hanging from the bunks.
I'll just scoop up the 2 gems and then move back into the space.
And Faenya, Amaris, as you approach the store, you can see that there's a little stone spot that all you really have to do is push on it, and then it will open.
I will.
All right, and you open the door.
Oh.
And from the door, you can see a dark, empty hallway.
Is there dust here too? No footsteps or footprints. Sorry.
Correct. There's dust on the floor. You don't see any footprints.
Why would they keep a prisoner here? But there's no sign of life. It's like they didn't care.
Amaris, make me a wisdom saving throw.
What do you mean? What? Never gonna open a door in my life. Nah, that's an 8. Wait, sorry, wisdom saving throw? What is my saving? Where am I?
Where am I? Who am I?
I mean, I doubt I pass it. Yeah, no.
Okay.
8.
You feel. First off, you get a little bit of a headache, which you've had before. But you also feel an urge to continue down this hallway.
Guys, I want to keep going down this way. As you see her breathing a little bit heavier.
Okay. I mean, we're looking for more answers, so that's fine.
And she's leading the way.
All right.
Shadow will go behind her, head that way, just to. Because what I've seen is Amaris will jump forward and then get herself into a real nasty situation. So I'd like to
Literally one time.
so I'd like
Once.
to. I
We've
want to be
had
as close as
2
possible so I can like deflect attention if something happens.
2 encounters. One of them, I was like, all right, let me step in, and then I see the other 2 sneaking around.
And I'll say as you get here. So again, you see this this crevice in the middle of this room, and you can feel the cold breeze coming from the south of the cavern, which is what Shadow had felt before. And you also smell a faint scent of decaying flesh. And you see that there are 2 stone columns. You can see that there is a bridge right here and a bridge up here. You can also see some torches illuminating to your west and to your northwest as well.
So I don't see anything else.
You do not see anything else.
Oh, neat. Neato.
And as you get right there, let me just... I need all of you to make me a wisdom save.
No.
I'm not in the room.
Make a wisdom
In
save.
Rocks
fact,
today.
in fact, I'm stuck in here. Also, I'm a giant rat. Lucky I get to use my own wisdom save.
That's a 13 for Mal.
That's a 17 for Faenya.
It's 20. I'm rolling
That's a
fucking
3
rocks.
for
That
Amaris.
big +6 to my wisdom saves.
All right. So Amaris and Mal, what did you get?
13.
Amaris and Mal, you will take 2 points of damage.
Interesting. Okay.
And as you feel something prying into your skull, into your thoughts, in all of your heads, you can hear,
Well, what have we got here?
I immediately make a strange face at Amaris because I know Amaris is the one who talks to us in our heads.
You see Amaris like holding her head, frantically looking around to see who's doing the same thing she does to other people.
Mal, in your head.
You know, that spear of yours would look mighty great in that brute in front of you. Just imagine all that blood dripping from his body.
Is there initiative? If not, I'm gonna cast something.
No
I'm
initiative
gonna
yet.
cast.
Well, I'm stuck in movement.
You know, yeah, let's roll initiative. Just to, I like to manage the chaos.
Oh, this is interesting. I
What is
guess
my
I'd use the
Oh.
rats. I'd use the rat's dexterity for my initiative because I'm a rat right now.
I am.
Oh hell!
Now I get a nat 20.
Same. I was gonna say this is Shadow's episode. I'm rolling rocks. I got a nat 20 for a 22.
Okay,
I got a nat 20 for a 23.
I got a 10 because I'm a rat
um,
in a hallway.
I didn't get a nat 20, but still got a 23.
Got him.
Hell yeah.
I got a fucking +5 to Dex, or +5 to Initiative. So
What did Faenya get again?
10.
Okay, so Mal, you've just heard this voice in your head.
Can you unpause so I can?
Yep, sorry.
Mal. Again, because he's used to Faenya talking into his head at
Faenya.
least. Or not Faenya, sorry. Amaris. Ugh.
It's been a while.
I think almost subconsciously and in the state that he's in, response before even thinking of even realizing that he is, in the sense of that's not a new imagery for me. And is going to move forward, so that's 10 feet. 25. Oh wait, hold on. The heck is this room?
Heck.
I'm just trying to get in. Okay. 10, 15, 25. I'm just going to move out into this space to try and see who else is talking to me. Because I, like, especially with being with Amaris, I probably have a good idea that it has to be within a certain range of these things normally. So he's just trying to who's talking to him from where, especially because he also took damage from this.
Okay. You can make a perception check.
Ooh, that is a 21.
You can see that there is something over here behind a stone pillar.
Okay, so what? I was at 25 feet? Is that what I said when I moved to here?
Yeah, I believe so.
That'd be 30 if I get to there. Do I see it if I move to that position?
Yes, you can see this small, I guess, humanoid with one bright green eye standing on all fours as it stares up at you.
I'm going to level my spear at it and say, give me one good reason I shouldn't make you bleed today.
Okay.
I'm essentially holding my action then. If he does anything shady or shitty, I'm going to attack.
Okay. Amaris.
It's behind a pillar. Do I have line of sight of it?
You have what?
Do I have line of sight?
At this point, yes. You can see that Mal has his spear pointed at this creature.
Actually, I'm gonna give some space for Shadow to walk in. Seeing that Mal isn't attacking right away, I'm going to hold my action. If it runs or attacks, I will fire a firebolt.
Okay. Shadow.
I'm just gonna peek up, see the thing, and I think immediately go into. Oh, so I can. So I'm trying to figure out how to make my guy move with a ruler, but I can't.
No, you only can move with the little like select token thing.
Oh, okay, also measure. Yeah. Okay. Is he like within sight of me? I don't know if there's like a pillar. Like I don't know where the.
So you are currently in the crevice.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, it's really dark on here on this map, so it's hard to
Okay.
tell.
Yeah, that's the bridge.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I start like bustling forward, seeing this thing, and even though Mal is like standing there with spear, I will immediately. I'll go into a rage, and then just try to grab the thing by like the neck. Try to grapple it, basically.
Okay. Contestant athletics.
I got a 12.
Okay, you go to grab it and it
Yours
ducks
is
under
at
your
advantage
hand.
when you're raging, though, right?
I just get a plus. Oh, I do get a.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you have
yeah.
advantage.
I messed it up. I was adding my +2, which is supposed to be for damage. Okay, so let me. I goofed. That's better. That's a 20.
Okay, yeah. So you go and reach and grab this thing by its throat.
Yeah, so I have it grappled now. just to make sure it like understands the predicament it's in as a creature. And that's the end of my turn.
Right, and after you grapple it, in all of your heads, you can hear,
You won't kill me. Because one of you is not the real you. And I know who.
and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
Thank you all very much
What do
for
you
joining
mean?
us tonight. And we will catch you another time. Thank you.
What you mean by